Testing 1, 2, 3.
Councillors, thank you. Can you be seated? We need to start. Good afternoon, everybody. It is 2 o'clock and I will start the proceedings. I would like to request that we observe a moment of silence, and while we do that, we stand and do a silent prayer, because within our communities, especially in Langville and St. Helena Bay, we have lost in the communities lives of people that was very near and dear to all of us. Families lost fathers and mothers, and we have also lost a ward committee member of Ward 12 in Langville. So I would like to ask that we rise and we observe a moment of silent prayer. Thank you. Thank you. I will now call on the safety officer to do the evacuation protocol.
Good afternoon, all. Once again, we just need to emphasize the evacuation protocol. We have 2 evacuation exits. Myself will conduct the evacuation from chambers. Mr. Walters will do it from the visitors' chambers. We all do it in an ordinary manner. All visitors who want to use the bathroom, myself and Mr. Walters will do that to the public toilets and then bring you back safely. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lateghan. Official announcements. Can the technical people just sort out the echo that suddenly has appeared? Official announcements. I've already requested that we observe a moment of silence, and I want also to say to the communities of St. Helena Bay specifically that council do render their condolences and strength going forward with the burials of people that still must be buried. Also want to announce that the executive mayor and the municipal manager and councillors from Kimbo has safely landed in India. I hope to see them on the debate on TV tomorrow. Leave of absence. I have formal leave of absence then for the executive mayor, Councillor Senkimbo, Councillor Komani, who's still in safety, Councillor Mbani is travelling back from the Eastern Cape after visiting her family that was in trouble. Then Councillor Williams is also off sick. He's very ill, and I've gave him for the next 3 weeks leave Councillor Biko will be late. Hopefully, he will be in time because there's a matter in Middle Post that he's addressing with the law enforcement. No other apologies. Oh, Councillor Rousseau is online because she has fractured her leg. Okay, Councillor Singimba's online. Okay, thank you. All right. Councillors, then I'm at item 9/8, confirmation of the minutes of the Mayoral Committee meeting on the 9th of June. Can I have a proposal and a secondment? Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Thank you, Alderman Mamabolo. Then I also want to have confirmation of the minutes for the special council meeting of the 30th of June and 30th of July. But with that, we also need to rectify an item that was duplicated. Item 75 should read item 76. Can I have a proposal? Thank you, Alderman Mamabolo, and thank you, Executive Deputy Mayor. Then I'm at a declaration of interest for matters for this agenda. None? Thank you. Feedback from the representatives of the West Coast District. The representative, Councillor Sharad, Alderman Sharada, has sent us the weekly updates with regards to the dam levels and also all the other items contained in that report. The latest report she will be sending by the end of this week. Councillors, then I'm at item 13. Executive Mayor, Acting Mayor.
Madam Speaker, thank you. Good afternoon, councillors. Good afternoon, viewers, and to our officials and administration. I would like to propose item 14 to 55 for acceptance. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Executive Deputy Mayor. Can the technicians, I see your hand is up. Is there a problem? Is everything fine? Okay. Please allow me then also to say welcome to the members in the gallery, Member of Parliament, Mr. Erik Maree, and also the chairperson of the Audit Committee, Mr. Johan Steil. Welcome to the meeting, members of the gallery. I've only received a list from the Acting Whip of Good, Councillor Witbooi. You are now allowed to speak on the items that you've indicated to me. First item.
The first item is R22-825, IPS. Can I speak? Speaker, ek wil net clarity kry oor die portfolio committee. Is daar 'n datum wat ons die komitee gaan voortsit? Speaker, want daar was sekere goed wat nie bygevoeg gewees het by, wat nie in die agenda gewees het van IPS nie. En ons het standpunte geneem dat dit die week na sal wees, en hy het nog geen spesifieke datum deurgekom waar hy portfolio nie.
Thank you, Councillor Witbooi. Councillor Witbooi, if you go to the minutes of the Mayoral Committee meeting, you will note that the Mayor in the meeting has also alluded to the fact that there was no report from the portfolio and that he requested that there must be immediate action taken with regards to that because it's a standard operating procedure and part of the delegations that there must be tabled portfolio reports with regards to all departments to the portfolios, and then it will be tabled in council. So the MM has undertook that it will be addressed. So going forward, the MM will ensure that there will be consequence management with regards to that. Thank you, Councillor.
I read it, Speaker, that minutes. R27-825, Speaker, the MM office. MM portfolio. Ek wil net clarity kry ook oor, ek het 'n e-pos gestuur aan u en die MM in verband met 'n inbraak oor 'n naweek by die werkswinkel, né? Ek het geen antwoord gekry nie, u het my geantwoord. U het my gesê dat dit in proses is, dat dit deurgegee is. Ek voel net dat daar moet 'n report gegee word aan die council oor daai tipe inbrake. Hoe kan jy gaan inbraak, daar lê 'n miljoen plus eiendom van die raad binne in 'n lokaal, maar net 'n skootrekenaar word gesteel. Né? Net 'n skootrekenaar word gesteel. Maar Speaker, ons sal dit op skrif sit. Soos ek weet, ek sal 'n opvolg e-pos stuur. En as ons nie enige antwoorde kry op die opvolg e-pos, het ons geen sins het die Good Party keuse om 'n saak te gaan maak, 'n kriminele saak, en dit vir organised crime na Bellville toe te verwys om 'n ondersoek te doen. Van forensiese ondersoek gaan nie help nie. Daar is skoon 'n kriminele aangeleentheid wat gedoen was, soos ons sal moet laat dit krimineel ondersoek word, Speaker. Dankie, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Witbooi. Councillor Witbooi is referring to an email that he wrote to myself and the municipal manager, and I've acknowledged it and said that the MM will respond with regarding the process going forward, and it is an incident of theft at the workshop where only the laptop of the senior manager newly appointed was stolen. So, Acting MM, I would request that you speak to the MM on his return, that he needs to be responded to say what is the process being followed, was the action taken, and at least what is happening. Thank you. Thank you, Councillor Witbooi. Any other hands for clarity on any of the portfolio items? Councillor Morrison.
Good afternoon to everyone around the table. Good afternoon to the community and those who are watching. People in the gallery. Madam Speaker, item 31. I've been sending emails to yourselves as well as the MM in his absence with regards to this thing. And I've been questioning it in portfolios. I've been questioning it here in council. Why can't we just get a straight answer in relation to cost related to internal disciplinary hearings? And I'm not referring to the internal disciplinary hearing as such. I'm referring to the cost. Nowhere does the cost reflect in any budgets, adjustment budgets, or anywhere. So that is my question that I have, Madam Speaker. Why is it so difficult? Because the money was spent from 2024, 2025, and now in the current financial year as well. But still, up till today, no answers. And that is unacceptable, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Morrison. Your comment is duly noted. Any other hands?
Nog een hand.
Councillor Witbooi.
Speaker, R31, strook 8, strook 825. Speaker, na die legal department, daar word wekeliks kommunikasie gestuur vanaf Linkiesklip inwoners se regspan na ons legal team toe, en daar word geensins aan hy mense antwoorde gegee of dat hulle kommunikasie geontvang is van die administrasie af. Speaker, kan ons so gou moontlik kommunikeer met daai gemeenskap? Ons praat van oor die 80 gesinne wat daar bly. Daar's weduwees wat krepeer in hy gemeenskap deur die besluit wat die regerende party die oppositie uitgestem het oor die tydperk van die huurkontrakte. Laat ons daar asseblief laat daar gekommunikeer raak met die Linkiesklip gemeenskap. Dankie, Speaker.
Councillor Witbooi, your comment refers, as you all know, this is now a matter that's sub judice, and it's unfortunate that the people approach you. They should follow the process that's already ongoing. Thank you. Any other hands for with regards to the portfolios? Nothing. I had a proposal from the Executive Deputy Mayor. Can I have a secondment? Thank you, Alderman Mamabolo. all the items of the portfolio was then duly adopted. I am now at Addendum 1. Addendum 1, item 56. Any questions for clarity before I ask for a proposal and a secondment? Councillor Kotze.
Madam Speaker, I first want to refer Council to page 132 at the top, the second page of that specific item where it said proposed usage, facilitating economic development and job creation, addressing current future housing demands, reserving strategically positioned land for purposes that advance community development and municipal service delivery. Those are the purposes of which we're going to obtain or try to obtain this property. And if I'm not mistaken, in the report of the Director IPS, it was specifically mentioned in the previous report that we have ample land which would be adequate for years to come to address the housing needs and to address, there's enough land to address service delivery and infrastructure in that area. That being said, I also want to point out on page 137, as a part of this justification says that it's for economic development and so forth. That under paragraph 10, the Director of Economic Development and Strategic Services made no comments in terms of this, not supporting this document. Now, I don't understand why. Then, furthermore, I want to specifically elaborate on the CFO's comments. And I want to read there. A bank guarantee is a contractual obligation by the bank to pay the beneficiary upon demand of the principal if the principal SBM fails to meet the obligation. Note that there will not be possible to provide a bank guarantee for the future capital project that currently has not been budgeted for. Such an act could constitute unauthorized expenditure under the MFMA, leading to possible legal and financial consequences for the municipality and officials. If this property transaction is to continue, the municipality must first budget for it. This could be through the normal budget processes or through a virement process following the virement policy of the municipality. Now, it's also stated there that the Director IPS in his comments says that no savings can be provided for virement or adjustment of the capital budget. That leaves us with only the one option, and that is the bank guarantee, which the CFO, now acting MM, has cautioned us about. I don't understand the hush and the hurry for the specific purchase of this land. I've just pointed out to the CFO yesterday that there's another piece of land of, I think, to the extent of 39 hectares for 85 million. Now, if you work on the hectare price for that's about at the current price that we're looking at now. Now we haven't finalized the purchase price because the final evaluation has not been done. It's about per hectare 2 million rand a hectare cheaper than what we currently anticipated. And this is a far bigger piece of land. So land is not in shortage there. Why the hurry? Why do we have to push for it now? Let's budget for it. Let's go through the process as the CFO has alluded to. And let's do it in the proper manner. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
R58, 825, Speaker.
Apologies, Councillor. We're on item 56 now. Is there any comments?
Ik het R58. No, Speaker, I don't propose. I speak on item R58, 825.
Let's deal with 56 first and then we will go.
Okay then.
Administration, please note that Councillor Kotze abstained from approving this item. The item is then unanimously adopted by the rest of council present. Thank you. Councillor Kotze abstained. I'm now at item 57. Any questions for clarity? Everybody in agreement with adopting of the policy proposal? Thank you, Councillor Schrader. Thank you, Councillor Schiffers. Item unanimously adopted. Then I'm at item 58. Councillor Witbooi.
Item 58, ja. Speaker, ek wil net clarity het. Die Islamitic groep Hopefield het aansoek gedoen. Hy wat ek altyd oor laat nout, het aansoek gedoen vir die grond vir iets wat hulle wil ontwikkel. Daar's geen kommunikasie, aansoek is ingedien. Die administrasie het deurgegee, hulle moet weer oor aansoek doen. Nou is dit vir my iets niets dat 363 vir Krops gegee raak. En die ding, ek sit op die community forum, het is op die SLP deurgegee na die Department of Minerals toe, dat dit deel van hulle SLP is. Soos wie het namens die gemeenskappe besluit geneem, dat die Early Childhood Development Center gebouw gaan raak, wie het vir Kropsie mandaat gegee. Hulle is die deel van die SLP nie. Speaker. Soos ek stel voor dat daar in gesprek getree moet raak met Krops en dat daar in gesprek moet getree raak met die Muslim community van Hopefield, van hulle het ook vir die erf 363 aansoek gedoen, Speaker.
Thank you for your question. For clarity, Director Mbaliswana, the item is of your directorate. Can you provide clarity with regards to the comment from Councillor Witbooi?
Thank you, Speaker. Good afternoon, all. Just with regards to the question, I picked up the part of the land that was already approved by this council to avail the land. So there's a council decision on that. And then the Islamic Society, we don't have a record of the application. You've also raised it in the portfolio committee, and I went back. We don't have a record of the application at this point in time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pfeiffer, for the clarity. Any other questions for clarity? None. Can I have a proposal and a secondment, please? Propose, Councillor Schrader, secondment, Councillor Schiffers. No counter proposals. Thank you. Item unanimously adopted. Then I'm at item 59. The human resource policies that was workshopped in agreement with the LLF. Can I have a proposal and a secondment? Councillor Schiffers and Alderman Mamabolo. Thank you very much. Councillors, thank you very much. That deals with the white agenda. I want to thank the people in the gallery for attending. We will now go to the yellow pages. Switch off the screen.